God, it's been a while since I've done this. Hello? Hello? Dude. Hello? Dude, it's been so long. It's been so long. First off, I have something to say. Should I try and whisper or soft-spoken? Because what I used to do, the raindrops are louder. But turn it down like little by little, just to be safe. Hello, Tiago. You like me talking like more? I just what's the word I'm thinking of? Just not whispering. No whispering. Because what I usually do is I usually do soft-spoken. Is it raining there? Yes. Yes. Hold up. What I usually would do is I would talk like soft-spoken. I don't know. I've never done whispering before, but I've thought I wouldn't mind doing it. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too. Hi, Bigby. I actually had to do a double take because I thought I had a video open. Yeah. It do be raining. Okay. If you want, I can whisper and then you can tell me which one you prefer. Soft-spoken or whisper? So if I'm gonna be whispering, it's gonna sound like this. You tell me which one you prefer. Oh God, I have a few people asking if they can join me. I have my status in VR chat right now on orange saying I'm recording. I'm sorry. Recommend having a bottle of water next to you because soft-spoken wears your throat down faster than normal talking. That is true. I feel like whispering is easier to do. Thank you for the follow, Leon. You're making me think of like Leon Kennedy. You want to get down to the basement? Who put you down there? Current voice, yeah. Do you want soft-spoken voice? Or do you want whispers? I put you down there. I don't think I did. I don't think so. I don't remember ever doing so. How long have you been down there? Start a 5-minute poll for people joining in. Got you. If I whisper like this, can you still hear me pretty clearly over the rain? Jeez. Okay. For people who are in my community, I talked about this yesterday, how I used to do ASMR a little bit here and there on streams. It's been a bit because I would either get too exhausted, something would come up, and I just wouldn't be able to do ASMR for streams for a while. And I did say at the beginning of this year, I wanted to bring it back. Here we are at the end of March, finally bringing it back. And I common story that people do. You treat chatters better than you treat us mods. We'll get a slice of pizza. I want pizza now. I want pizza. I want pizza. Dude, I want pizza right now. I haven't had pizza in so long. Also, I'm so dumb. I hit my phone, see when find it. Oh, good. I will say this. There's literally, it's been said to me in plain English every time I've done ASMR, and I haven't done it until just now. Turning off gesture lock. So now I can do this freely. And my face doesn't change. Look at that. Look at that. No expression change. I feel so dumb because it's been said to me just directly to me, and I've never changed it until now. Look at that. I'm actually doing things correctly. I'm actually doing things right. For once, I am. After like, how long have I been doing ASMR? I don't freaking know. I have to cough for a second. Give me a sec. I did just wake up not that long ago. I wanted to have a nap right after work, so I did. So I just woke up from a nap. I only tried to find my sister. Yours, you kidnapped me, locked me in a cellar, and that's where I found my sister. What kind of shit are we starting right now? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? You just got here. This is quite a story. We're tied. We're tied right now. Fun fact, when the index first came out, gesture lock was actually a default binding for it. On the left controller A button, it was exclusive to index controllers. Before it was fully implemented as a feature in the menu. Yeah. Okay, it says the poll. It says both work. Okay. Maybe I'll switch it up every now and then depending on like what's easier for me to do. How about that? How about that? Does that seem fine? You good with that? April Fool's joke. That is true. That is true. Guys, it's gonna be April soon. It's April. It's not April yet for me. It will be in a few hours. I have to switch every single. What the hell? No. For those of you that don't know, my birthday is in April. My birthday is in April. And I have like some stuff planned. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. With the pickpocket wallet too. What? 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 What about pickpocketing? Why are you pickpocketing? Don't pickpocket. Don't do that. Wait my finger at you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, we have some new things. We have some new things. Hold up. I did not know that. Wow, didn't know I had any viewers from Brazil. That's cool. I've had someone from Germany before. One time, I think. America is large enough to have different time zones. True. Yeah, we have a lot of different time zones. Lots of different time zones. Yeah, it's 6:45 p.m. for you. You are Pacific Standard Time, PST. I'm CST. I'm in Central America. Which are 3 time zones. It used to be 4. Oh, interesting. But it also has multiple. Did not know that. I was right, PST. Nice. I'm getting good at remembering. Yeah, we do have new redeems that I didn't have before whenever I used to do ASMR. Are you guys watching the moon launch tomorrow? Moon launch? I didn't know there was a moon launch happening. I didn't know there was a moon launch. We're launching the moon. That's the first thing I thought. We're launching the moon. We're sending out the moon. 4 people are going to the moon tomorrow. Interesting. I use a translator to say things I can't write in English or German because I'm German, so on and so forth. Can you speak English? Or is that also tough for you to do? Including a woman? A Canadian, of course. Loon. Hello, Loon. Welcome in. Hope I said your name correctly. Also, thank you for the follow. Did that play twice? If so, I apologize. That shouldn't be playing twice. Did you try to send a link? Oh yeah, you can't send links. Sorry. You can speak a little English, but it's not very good. Speaking is still good. You're still learning. I think if you can speak another language to some degree, it's still cool. But that's okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're in the Discord, then you can send links in the media share. You should be able to do it there. Yeah. Learning another language is hard. Right now I'm trying to learn Japanese. And it's tough to some degree. I can't really read some certain things. Like reading a little bit can be difficult. But whenever it comes to speaking and hearing other people, it's easier. It's easier reading and writing. That's really hard for me to do. Japanese is so hard for me. It's hard learning another language. The other thing that's very tough whenever it comes to reading and writing for Japanese is that they have hiragana, katakana, and kanji. This week X implemented instant translation. Oh yeah, they do have instant translation. Americans feed. We're flooded with Japanese posts and everyone loved it. Yeah. There's like I've been studying hiragana. So if someone writes down just noticed something. Zip. 100 bits. Since when did you drop 100 bits? I didn't see it till just now. The heck, Zip? That has been hanging months. They're on now. You got scammed. What do you want, Zip? For 1,000 bit? No, that's 100 bits. My brain. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, I'm rusty. Thank you for shouting out, Zip. No, not 1,000. 100. I don't know if Cookie's here, but hi, Cookie. If so, also I was playing a sound for 100 bits, but Look down there. Look down there. Look down there. Look down there. You're not exposed. Oh. It's see-through. How am I supposed to see that? It's bro. Is it a piece? Okay. I didn't think Cookie would be here for this. Hi, Cookie. Even though, like, I am probably way shorter than you. It's hard to see. You think it's hard to see? I don't think it's hard to see. What the heck? Like 3 feet. I fucking dare you. No. Not 3 feet. Hi, Jerry. Not 3 feet tall. I'm 5'4". Bro. I am giving you a piece, even though I'm very small. Because I'm strong. Yeah, I'm strong. I can easily just pick you up and set you back down. You happy about that? You're welcome. Why are we whispering? Because it's ASMR. We played hide and seek. No. You're 5'5". See, I'm still the shortest one. Because of course. By the way, hope you're doing good, Have. I feel bad that I had to leave whenever you showed up earlier. I'm not 6'7". No. Jesus Christ, if I was that tall. Americans are taller than average. You might be taller than me. You're taller than me. By the way, I'm sorry, Zim. I'm sorry. Sound alerts and all that type of stuff is paused. Yeah, go cuddle Cookie. What do you mean? What stinky finger thing? Here, let me try and see if it can make it easier for you to see. What the heck? It's not see-through. I have the opacity at 100. We're 5'7", 5'9". Jesus, yeah, I'm shorter. I can make this bigger so you can see it. I'm not 4'11", no. feel massive. What? How tall are you? Why his paws look like that? Do you see that? It's like the D is cut off. You're 6'3". Do I like cheese or Ecuador? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Looks fine to me. But the D is cut off. Do you see that? Maybe it's just too small for me to see. I don't know. It looks like you can't see the end of the D. No. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know why he's doing it. Oh well. Oh well. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know. What were you trying to place him? By the way, what were you trying to play? For 100 bits? Was it through like Tangia or something? Can I send a link in Media Share channel? For the rocket stream? Rocket stream? Oh! For the moon. You can put it in Media Share, yeah. So thank you for the bits, but I apologize. I did say that this is here. That's paused, so I'm sorry. Increase the size of it though, if that helps. Oh yeah. Fishing is also available. It should be. There you go. Fishing. Oh yeah. So my birthday's this month. Is April. It's gonna be in April, my birthday. Dude, time went by so fast I didn't even realize. I was like very shocked when I found out that April was like just happening, like just around the corner. Cause I was like, where did time go? Where the heck did time go? I was so shocked by it, but then I was like, well, I need to get prepared for my birthday because my birthday's soon. I'm not turning 40, no. Remember the big guy in the movie Full Metal Jacket? Yes. Full Metal Jacket's a good movie. But no, I'm not turning 40, no. I'm gonna be 24. I'm gonna be 24. Hell yeah. Yeah, but I'm 24, and I'm excited. I have like a lot of things planned. Oh yeah, in planning for like my birthday, I saw that like I want to play jumping jazz cats for like a little bit, but I don't think anyone else wants to play jumping jazz cats. So I think we're not gonna be able to play jumping jazz cats, which makes me sad, but it's okay. It's okay. Another day. Another day. You're 26. Nice. Jumping jazz cats. It's like a platformer game with like friends. But you're a cat, and you can customize your cat. And it's a race. It's a race to see who can finish the platforms faster. I thought it would be fun. And I thought it'd be cool to do for like, for my birthday and such, but I don't think anyone wants to play it. I'm willing to buy it for like my friends who I invited. Racing jumping chat. Hang on. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Jumping jazz cats. That's what it is called. I want to play it. I want to play it. It looks like it could be a very chaotic, silly time. I want to play it. But I don't know if anyone else wants to. So that'll have to be for like another thing, I guess. We shall see. Because not everyone who I've invited has said what they can and can't do yet, so we shall see. Sometimes I forget that I can do this. Do you see that? My hand can make, it actually has like shadows. This game sounds like there are many layers. Like a game about cats, jumping, or playing jazz. Jazz is cool. I like jazz. Do you like jazz? You like jazz? God, I can't take that seriously anymore. The B movie has just ruined that for me. I cannot think it now anytime someone says jazz. I do like jazz. That's ruined. It's just ruined. Anytime someone says it. This game looks cute. Exactly. Exactly. I want to play it. I want to play it. Hopefully I can. And hopefully I can get a group of friends to play with. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can. Because here's the thing. It's a platforming game where you jump around as just like adorable little cats with your friends. I just noticed my ear is messed up. Hold up. Why is my ear messed up? I'm trying to fix my ear. There we go. You could just go racing around you just go racing around, do platformers as cats, and you can customize your own cats. What more can you want? What more can you want? Seriously, what more can you want? Looks adorable. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, by the way, because I am just so rusty. I am going to try and do this more often and stuff like that because it was promised. But the thing is that I just don't know because I haven't done this in so long. It's been so long since I've done ASMR. I need to cough, so give me a second. Okay, sorry. You make your cat like Streaky the super cat. I don't know what all options they have for like customizations for cats. So me personally, I don't know what I would do, but like, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Smoking is bad for you. Smoking's bad for your lungs. Especially when it's your own flesh you're smoking. Please tell me someone gets that reference. Please, please tell me someone gets that reference. Do you have the reference? Please tell me you do. It's like, yes, smoking's bad for you, especially whenever it's your own flesh you're smoking. It's from Devil Man. He's from Devil Man. I think that's, I don't remember which Devil Man it is from, but it's Yeah, there's a bunch of different Devilman. I remember I watched Devilman Crybaby all in like one day. Yeah. I started watching it like one afternoon, and I didn't finish it until like 3 in the morning. And I was like laying on my bed just staring at my ceiling after I finished it. Try Googling Devilman Dragon. No. Crybaby had no right to be that sad. Oh, it was really sad. Yeah. It was really sad. We watched the whole thing in one day. We're in the same boat. I watched the whole thing in one day. And yeah. Another anime that has like done that to me, where like I'm just sitting there emotional after finishing it, is Banana Fish. Yeah, we did have a conversation about this. Banana Fish is so good. If you've never seen Banana Fish before, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Also, give me just a sec. I thought I had like everyone in the house asleep, which is why I chose like this time to do this, because I didn't want to have to worry about interruptions, because I have family that just barge into my room and interrupt. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll have family members going to bed soon. It's probably just my dad taking my dog outside for potty, like a potty break, before he fully goes to bed. So, I hope so. I hope so. Because if I have people that just randomly show up in my room, it's already annoying. Remember, gentlemen, if you find a piece of tissue in your hand after you cough, there might be something wrong. That would be bad. Yeah, that would be bad. You gotta go to the doctor immediately for that. That'd be terrifying. Slightly, what do you mean slightly bad? No, that's really bad. That's really bad. No emergency. No. That'd freak me out. That'd freak me out. That'd freak me out. No. I could not do that. Any kind of like medical emergency, it scares me so much. But that's because I'm scared to go to I don't like doctors. I don't trust doctors. I don't like doctors. I have 2 lungs. Or it's like this isn't like kidneys or something. Jesus. Can you live on 1 lung? Can you actually do that? Can you live with only having 1 lung? I actually don't know if you can. Can you? If you just have 1 lung, can you live from that? Or do you have to have 2? You can live from 1 lung. I did not know that. Also, I'm finding it a little hard to whisper, so I'm gonna switch it up. Jesus. Like I said, it's a little, I'm a little rusty. You don't need the lungs, you need the oxygen. You use air syringes directly in your bloodstream. But issues come along later in your life if you only have 1. Okay, that's fair. Only having just just like, I mean, I don't know. My brain not working. My brain not working. Okay, I can't think right now. But seriously, the important part of your body is your brain. You can replace all the rest. The brain is very important. Very, very important indeed. That is true. Dude, you wanna know like one thing that people do that's like in fiction, science fiction and stuff like that, where I just don't think it would work. I don't think it would work like at all. And that is like when like they take the brain and they take off one side of it and they replace it with like another person's side of the brain like that connect it like that. I don't think you would be okay. You definitely wouldn't be the same person, I believe, if you had like one half of your brain replaced with another person's half. Like, no. Yeah, it would not work, but apparently that's like something I see a lot in like science fiction. Well, then I guess that's what makes it fiction, you know, it wouldn't work. As a kid, I thought that it would like probably work, but no. The instant the brain loses oxygen supply, it begins to die and has irreparable damage. Yeah. Hi, Otaku. Hello. Can we get a shout out for Otaku, please? Otaku probably doesn't know this. Yeah, I used to do ASMR. It's been a while though. I'm a bit rusty. But we're chillin'. Dude, it's funny because like I remember whenever I was getting my model, it was because I could do this. That was good for ASMR. That was like one of the main reasons why I wanted this. Was for the immersion of ASMR. But there's also just, I think it's cool in general. How like I put my hand like over the camera or over people's faces in VR chat, and it actually like casts a shadow. Normally it's not gonna do that, but my hands do it. Like other streamer friends of mine, they think it's funny and they also think it's cool. Because I've had like streamer friends, they'll be streaming and I'll show up and I'll be like, you wanna see something cool? And then like do this to their camera. And they'll be like, whoa, what the heck? How'd you do that? There was a dude called Barney Clark who received a total artificial heart for 112 days. It was really cool experiment because the pump produced a constant stream. So there was no heartbeat, just a constant hum. Weird. Want to know what is possible? Growing replacement organs artificially. That's weird. He was 61 at the time of implantation and volunteered knowing the risk. But 112 days, that's so interesting. Dude. Human, like, science. He died though? Yeah. But still, going on for 112 days, that's kind of insane to me. It's not 100% reality yet, but it is viable for the future. Yeah, it's like things to test, make records of and stuff like that, record it, so then it can be tested even more, improved on, and stuff like that. That type of thing. Yeah. Your body is one, brain two, the accessories. Yep. I should not be yawning. Maybe it's the rain. Rain is relaxing to me. So that was like one thing I knew for sure, that whenever I was going to do ASMR, I wanted to have rain kind of be like a sound, like an atmospheric sound that would happen a lot because it just it's relaxing to me. The idea is to have basically a meat soil that grows a biologically identical organ, uses a person's own DNA and blood. That's interesting. Very dumbed down explanation though. I need it though. I need the dumbed down explanations. I'm not very knowledgeable whenever it comes to like scientific terms and blah 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 blah, you know, type of stuff. Science wasn't my best subject. I need to cough again, I'm sorry. Science is hard, yeah. I mean, like, I remember whenever I was in school, science was one of the main subjects I, like, struggled to focus in the most. I don't know why. Like, I didn't fail science or anything like that. It's just, I found it hard to, like, be interested and therefore just didn't really pay attention. Retaining some information was tough. Back in the old days when I was in school. Okay. Yeah, but I was the type of person that I preferred art class, math. Math was like pretty good. Another route is growing them inside of a genetically modified animal like pigs. Huh. Interesting. I should not be yawning. Again, I did say that this might be like a shorter stream because I am not used to doing ASMR because it's been a bit, so I apologize. But hopefully the more I do it, because I'm going to try and incorporate it into my schedule more, I'll get used to it again. Prefer metal replacement? Be a cyborg. Actually has been before. Oh, a man replaced his kidneys with pigs. A genetically modified, like, pig organ replaced? That's weird. A cyborg. There are... Actually, no, I probably shouldn't say those things, because I was about to say I know some people that are actually like that. They're kind of like a cyborg, where they have some things in them that's like a metal replacement. Yeah. They still seem to be doing good to this day. Yeah. It was interesting talk though. Yeah, I was like more of like a person whenever I was in school. I liked math and art. Keyboard ASMR, I agree, keyboard ASMR is good. I don't have that type of thing. In the future, if I am still doing okay enough to where I can keep doing this, like in my schedule, in the future, I would love to actually get the 3DO binaural kind of like ASMR head, like mics, but has like the ears on the side, not the head, just the ears, so that if there's some days where I can't do ASMR while I'm in VR, I can still do it at my desk with the mic. Are you guys following the Neuralink? They recently restored the speech with ALS. Oh, I did not know that, and no, I haven't been following that. Also, hi Sean. Hello Sean. They're going to restore sight to blind people and even give it to people who were born blind. That sounds cool though. Technology, man. Humanity improving. Nice. But yeah, whenever like I do get like the 3DO mic, I definitely would like to be able to do like more with it, because like I know some people that do stream ASMR that use that even while they're in VR, and it's their main audio thing. their stream so that they can still like play to one side of the ear and stuff like that. But again, like I said, there could be just days where I'm like, I don't feel like getting in VR. Let me just chill at my desk and I can do this. They have a YouTube channel, the Neuralink. Bonk. Hello, Sly Wolf. Welcome in. Will you bonk me? What I do deserve a bonk. What I do deserve a bonk. WASMR. Hi, Stinky. Hi, Stinky. Yep. I haven't done ASMR in a while. I don't know if you know that of me, Stinky. Just felt it. Oh, okay. Can we get the shout out for Stinky Sniker VT? I did. You did know. Oh, okay. I've done it before. Whenever you've been around. Okay. I do not remember. It's been a bit. What are your thoughts of ear licking ASMR? Personally, I hate it. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. I get that other people can enjoy it, but I personally don't. Ear cleaning though, like deep cleans and stuff like that, I don't mind it. Oh, you were lurking. Okay. But like people who like ear licking and stuff like that, I don't like it whenever it's like, I don't like that. You could, for example, use Neuralink to control your avatar instead of the 2-pound brick straps in your head trackers. Oh, where you go? Interesting. Yeah, like, here, I can let this play for free. I don't mind. One thing I really like, whenever it comes to, like, ears, and, hey, this can be a way for us to test, how audio is. I hate when I can hear it in my brain instead of my ears. It's awful. The only ASMR I tolerate are the ones where it's just soft talking. That's fair. So, here I have ear cupping. Can you hear that okay? I like the sound of ear cupping. I'm very picky when it comes to like ear related stuff. I mean, I say this a lot too. If you come to like my streams where I play like Love in Deep Space, even like very kissy ASMR, I don't like it. Like whenever it's like you hear like very wet kissing in the ears or like licking in the ears, I don't like it. We shouldn't have that available. That should be off. Let me actually like double check. Why are those there? Those need to be off. I turned them off before stream and then they turned themselves back on. What the heck? Well, now they're no longer there. Apologies, those should have not been on. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for redeeming second and stretch and hydrate otaku. It's been now. I think the only like mouthy ASMR I can tolerate is like inaudible stuff. When I have to think real hard about what I'm hearing, I don't know, it just works. They were disabled from the start. Okay, because like on my end, it was like they were still there, but like paused, but still like you could redeem them, and I don't know why. Also, give me a sec while I take a drink. ASMR that makes you use your brain. You predicted my evil intent. Well, you said that you would, like, oh, a loud bang would be nice right now. You like ASMR that makes you use your brain, like when the video makes me count the number of taps. Which side is being tapped, identifying each different sound. Visual ASMR. Yeah, whenever I first started, like, thinking about ASMR, visual is, like, the main one that I was, like, I feel most comfortable doing this, which is why I do this. Having, like, my hand go over the screen, especially since I can do this, it gets darker the more I put, like, my hand onto the screen. Yeah. Filing taxes ASMR. I did plan to do that. You went through a mommy ASMR phase, cleaning dishes ASMR. Running water can sound nice, but a mommy ASMR phase. I definitely went through like a boyfriend ASMR phase. That was whenever I was real lonely. But then I was like, I need to not do this to myself. Me personally, I'm not trying to judge if you do listen to that type of stuff. It's just that me personally, I was like, I probably shouldn't be doing this to myself. Probably shouldn't be. My time will come. My time will come. Whenever I'll have someone. Hell yeah. I was the same. There was even like, okay. There was one time where I was talking to a friend, okay? Oh, IRS femboy detains you for evading taxes. Gish fish bump. Okay, there was one time where I was hanging out with a friend in VR chat and we were talking about ASMR, like things that we like whenever it comes to ASMR, okay? And he legit said that he likes Japanese woman ASMR, okay? We're like, very pretty Japanese woman, speaks Japanese in his ears and stuff like that, okay? This was like the first time and only time I have ever done this is like the only time I've ever done like what you would consider to be mommy ASMR or anything like that, or sensual ASMR, because I did it as like a joke for a friend. Because he said he liked that kind of ASMR from like Japanese women. So since I know Japanese to some degree, I was just like, I'm gonna tease him. And he said it's not the same because you're not Japanese. It's not the same. So it was funny. It was funny. So this one sounds very odd reading about it, but I like the sound of high heels on hardwood ASMR. I kind of know what you mean. This reminded me of like whenever people are making a movie or a show and there is someone that has a job where they have to do that. They have to like come up with sounds for the sound team of like, oh, this is the sound of what it's like when people walk across this thing, or this is the sound of like that this fabric would make. So yeah. I think my VR chat role playing is bending into day to day. I will say this though. Wait, there's this one VR YouTuber who did a couple of videos of them walking around in VR, but they had their microphone on the floor and they were just walking around with their microphone in high heels. Interesting. See, like, I never got why women use high heels in the first place. I never heard of them being comfortable. They're not comfortable. They're not really comfortable. Like, do they look pretty? And do they make you look stunning? Yes, they do look nice. But if you wear them for like a like a certain amount of time, my lord, they hurt. They hurt. You start walking around like you shit yourself. Because it's just so much pain. And then like you lose the posture. You start just kind of like standing like this, like it's so painful. Depends on the angle. That too. Like how high the heels are, how thick the wedge is. Yeah, the angle is important too. Yeah. Heels, there's so many different variety of heels. And for me, the thicker the wedge is and the more of a distance, the better. That's way more comfortable. Use sandals. Sandals are good. Sandals are good. Sandals are comfy. I don't know. I only wear like high heels or heels in general if it's for like a very special occasion. Very, very special occasion. Other than that, I don't wear heels. I don't own like any heels in my closet. If I'm gonna wear heels, I use what my mom has, because my mom has heels in her closet, and she's the same way. She doesn't wear heels unless if it's like a special occasion, because they're a pain in the ass to wear. They're a pain in the ass to wear. So no, don't want to do it. No. Don't want to wear them. There are some like women out there that can wear heels like on the daily. Like business women that can just go walking around in heels, and it's like, respect. I can't do that. Even like drag queens that are able to like wear heels, perform in them, and all type of stuff too. Jesus. And you carefully avoid those special occasions, I imagine. Well, I haven't been to a special occasion in a very long time, so that's kind of helpful too. But yeah, I kind of do avoid certain occasions sometimes, yeah. But yeah, I haven't been to like a very special occasion in like a very long time. The last time I think I wore heels was at like in junior high at a dance. That's it. And I hated it because I was in pain the whole entire time, so I sat down for a good chunk of the dance. So, yeah. I did have friends ask me to go to prom. I do remember that. I do remember having friends be like, come on, let's go to prom. And I was like, a prom dress and heels, that sounds kind of cool, but also very painful. I don't want to go. And also, I wasn't even asked to prom. No guy asked me. But then my friends were like, well, go as gals, come on, as friends. And I was like, I don't know. And then they like begged me every year for high school. And then for senior year, I was like, okay, fine, I'll go to prom. And I remember telling my mom I was planning on going to prom for my senior year. But then the Rona happened. Because I'm a graduate of 2020. Yep. Oh yeah, prom. I'm pretty sure prom was a letdown. It's okay, not everyone asked me out. Yeah. I only got asked out to the dance like once. Whenever I was in junior high, I asked out like all of my dates. I wasn't afraid to do it. I did have people tell me it was weird, like, oh, why is the girl asking the guy out? And it's like, well, because no one will ask me, and I think this guy's cute, so I'll ask him. I'll be the brave one. I'll initiate it. But yeah, some dances can be like annoying. They play the same music over and over and over again, same hip hop or like dance type of stuff. Like don't get me wrong, sometimes Cupid Shuffle is fun, or doing the electric shuffle, like that type of things are like good. They're fun because they're classic, but then the other stuff they play is just the same stuff, and it's just not fun. Also, I don't know why, but every time I went to like the dance,
my friends would just always have drama. It was always drama being caused, and I'm just like, dude, thank you for the headpats. We'll have headpats. Whenever I was like going to the dance, I remember like what I would do is I would just like be like, I'm gonna go over there. There's free food in the cafeteria. I'm gonna be over there. Because I didn't like being on the dance floor for too long. Because there was just people being weird on the dance floor. And on top of that, friends would just be trying to have drama. And I was like, I don't need that. I don't need that. So I would just be like, I'm gonna go in the cafeteria. Did you see there's pizza in there? They have like cookies in there. Cupcakes. Free soda. Dude, I want that. So I literally showed up for the food. Just do the John Travolta dance. John Travolta. Close your eyes, imagine this. You put on the thinnest needle high heels. Oh god. Walk down a wooden floor. The heel enters a small hole in the sole of each trip. Oh. No. I wish more girls asked out guys, because most guys don't ask girls nowadays because girls might think that guys are being a creep. Pretty sure at least 5 girls in my class got pregnant on prom night. It's sad that you're probably right. Precisely, it's a losing game. Yeah, it's tough. It's because it takes courage from either side. It takes courage from either side. I don't want to get political or anything like that, because we're just trying to chill and we're just talking about like just silly stuff in real life, okay? But I do think it's okay for guys to do that. If that makes you feel like any better, to probably think that it's okay to try and like ask a girl out, there are girls out there that still like it. Trying to like get your courage to like, you know, go and ask that pretty girl out or something, even just complimenting a girl. Trust me, there's still girls out there that like it. If there's a girl that can't accept that, that's her fault. She doesn't understand a guy just trying to be nice. Not every single time a guy comes up to you and is just like, you know, complimenting what you look like or saying, hey, I want to get to know you. That's not him being a creep. He's just trying to be nice, trying to like, you know, maybe engage in a relationship. But you have the right to turn him down too. Some guys don't take rejection, but hey, some women are like that too. But that's life. You move on. You move on. Maybe. Try to see what I missed. Always been that way. Unless it's a guy who's one hot, rich, useful, they are invisible to women. There are some issues, I would say, for sure, that are just like messed up whenever it comes to dating these days. Too many, what's the word? High expectations. They're like way too glamorized or false, especially in this day and age. I say this because the day after prom I was hearing so much talk about, hey, did you hear X and Y got together in the bathroom? Oh, I heard that a lot too. Sorry, I was like catching up on chat because I noticed that you guys were talking. I didn't want to miss any chat messages. But yeah, I definitely remember like talk going around of it being like, did you hear so and so like went off alone with this one person? I'm pretty sure that like one of them is gonna get knocked up or something. Oh yeah, that was a big talk during like dances and prom. For sure. I remember like whenever I was in high school, I did have a friend that did go to prom, and she met someone that was older than her. And I remember that when meeting this person, they did end up dating, and they moved so fast into a relationship, and she did get pregnant. And the boyfriend was like, oh, I'll stick around, I'll be a good father. No, once that baby was born, bruh dipped. Why did it play twice? Not putting a song lyric because you're doing ASMR. Oh, thank you for the bits. I don't know why that played twice. That shouldn't have. Also, how was the audio for that? Was it too loud? Because whenever I was testing audio for the redeems, they were like really quiet. But now that I'm live, they seem loud. I hope they're not too loud. It was fine? Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I changed the alert sounds for ASMR. We have different ASMR specific alert sounds that I feel like are just very simple and not too, like, they're not gonna be too bad. But yeah, thank you for the bits, Otaku. Happens. Also, hang on. Again, I'm very rusty, so me trying to talk soft-spoken and whispering earlier, I haven't done this in a while, and it's affecting my throat a little. But we can try and go for 15 more minutes, so we can be going for an hour and a half, maybe to 2 hours. We'll see how I am at the hour and a half mark. Again, hopefully we'll get more used to this the more I do it. We'll get used to it. You could also use World War I grenade sound. You're reminding me of whenever I was doing ASMR, back whenever I was doing it more regularly. I remember one time. Did John see the thing? No. I remember there was one time I went to a world, and it was a classroom. It was a classroom, and I remember in this classroom, it had very nice sounds of rain. And then out of nowhere, the freaking school, bell rung. And it was so loud, and I felt so bad, because everyone in chat was like, whoa, that was way too loud. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I see now I should not be here. I need to leave. I'm so sorry. I felt so bad. It was not good. The timing was so bad, because it was just there was so many people being like, oh, this is nice and relaxing, and then that shit goes off. I felt so bad. Yeah, imagine watching streams during class. I liked the lighting, and also the music. There was very soft music playing, very nice rain in the background. It was nice, and therefore I was like, oh, this is nice lighting, relaxing environment, nice music, nice audio, this is good. But apparently that world, every time it reached a certain hour, real-time hour, the bell would go off. Yeah, Japanese school aesthetics are nice. I will say this, this world's pretty nice. We're on a bed in a cable car thing. This world is called a place to eat cereal. Also, there's a reason why we're facing this place only, because immersion break. All that stuff down there. So yeah, that's why we're facing this way. And if you have seen some of my VR chat streams before, whenever I am in first person, I'm pretty sure you've been able to see that, what is it, that like whenever I show up my worlds, I do have a tab that says ASMR like off to the side, and that's because I have a lot of worlds that I like for ASMR. This is definitely one. I just haven't been able to go here until now. If the headsets were smaller, I'd love to sleep in a place like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this place is, look how big this bed is. Look how... This is huge. This is real huge. No, you're just small. I am small. I am small. The thing with like VR chat is that a lot of things are scaled down pretty small. It's like a cat-sized bed. What do you mean? No, it's not. No, it's not. This place is quite spacious. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's quite spacious. Oh, my nose is itching. Jesus. I feel like VR chat has a lot of nice places. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have like another place already planned for Thursday's stream. Whenever I do ASMR on Thursday again. Yeah, I have like a place in mind. I think that would be really nice. Because I do like environments like this where it's raining and it's got like a little bit of lighting, but it still is like a bit dark, you know? The next world I have planned, we are going to be on a train, and I'm going to be near the back of the train, and you can look out the window and you can see rain. So there's gonna be rain, a little bit of like I guess ambiance of like a running vehicle sound, and there you go. Hi Wonk. Can you get a shout out for Wonk, please? Yes, ASMR. I'm super rusty. I haven't done it in a while. I don't know how to put it, but there are places I like to exist, like, you know, just being there for a time. And like in VR chat, because I agree. There's a lot of places I like to go to in VR, just like relax, because it's like, there's some worlds that I can just go to and kind of like escape a bit. Hello Falcor, it's been a bit, hello. Hope you're doing good, I think I have mods busy Wonk, so give me a sec. Pausing my stuff, yeah, I need to. I don't know if you were here, Wonk, but earlier Zim was like, I spent 100 bits and I've been scammed. No audio played, and I was like, this is right here. He said he didn't see it. Oh well. Thank you, Midnight. Nothing productive. Bit taking a nap. Oh yeah. There. I will say this. I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it. I don't recommend it. But sleeping in like VR chat can be fine to like a degree. I wouldn't want to like sleep in like VR chat because I have, and it sucks. It's very painful afterwards. It's very, very painful afterwards. But just like taking a little nap or something, that's fine. I remember like I've taken like an hour-long nap in VR chat before, because I was just really tired, and I was just like, I'm just gonna pass out. And I woke up like an hour later, feeling a little stiff-necked, but not too bad, you know? So, it can be fine. Also, yeah, half is here. He might be blind. It's quite late for me right now. That is fair. It's almost 10 p.m. for me. And I said that I probably would stop at like an hour and a half mark, so I apologize. I've almost been streaming for that long. It's because I'm very rusty with like ASMR, and my throat is kind of affecting me because I'm not used to doing this. But I'm hoping that the more I do it, I'll get used to it. So you don't like the tactical flashing beaming in your eyeballs? Dude, this VR is like a toaster on your face, dude. Been lurking and catching up with people's streams, all good. AK headsets, yeah. It's the... Who said that to me? I think it was, Serene. Serene said that to me. Serene was like, it's like a toaster on your face. It's like, yeah. They do heat up, yep. But some people, they can have an accessory in like their headset where it's like a fan. I think some headsets even have like fans built in. Yeah. I don't do that, I just suffer. The other thing that can be like a little tough whenever it comes to headsets is the face gasket. I replaced my face gasket with leather. Feels so much better than like the fabric. The fabric was just, I hated it. Also, I apologize, I just noticed that I was talking kind of loud. Again, I'm rusty, I haven't done this in a while, so apologies. But yeah, headsets can heat up the more you use them, or it's another thing that like I have respect for like dancers in VR chat, people who perform and stuff like that. There's a small light headset. Oh yeah, big screen Beyond. I've heard the Beyond is trash. I don't know though. But it gets advertised in VR so much. But I've heard the Beyond is shit. I've heard the Beyond is awful. Mud. It's okay. I've only heard bad things. The second one is good. Oh. Would expect fabric to feel awful to wear for a very long duration. They have custom fitted pads for your face. So far, Vive Focus is good, getting used to it. I was gonna get the Vive Focus. But, hold up, my throat broke. Okay, sorry. I was gonna get the Vive Focus, but then I remember I was asking people around, like, oh, is the face tracking good? Like, do you recommend it for its face tracking? And I had some people saying that it's good, but it's not, like, as good as, like, the Quest Pro and stuff like that, but it's okay. So then I was like, okay, maybe I'll get the Focus. But then my mom was like, what's wrong with your current headset? And I said nothing. And then she was like, well then no, you can't buy another headset. So I was like, okay, fine. So, but thankfully around that time, whenever I was researching for like face tracking and stuff like that, I came across that there was a thing being made for the Index. So we stay winning. I still don't know when that will come out, but I have been trying to keep track of like updates for it. Bit of shame we lack a lot of headsets with face tracking. Oh, true. Yeah, wait. It's sad because I wish that it was something that was just way more just common now these days. Like that it just is built in, or something that is way more like compatible. The thing is that I think the Index used to have a face tracker, at least a mouth tracker, but they no longer developed it anymore. So the only way that you can get that now is if you go onto like eBay or Etsy and someone's selling it for like a ridiculous amount because they don't manufacture it anymore. But I forgot what it was called. Yeah, the Quest Pro is known to be like the best one whenever it comes to face tracking. Or some certain Vive headsets. But another, like, I knew I didn't want to go back to Quest because I used to use a Quest 2. I didn't want to go back to Quest. I didn't want to use like more Meta products. I didn't want to because it was just a pain. It was just a pain doing it. I also just feel like I had a lot more issues whenever it came to like booting up like the Quest Home and trying to get into VR or doing anything through that way. Meanwhile, Steam VR has just been absolute game changer, so much easier. I haven't had any issues with my Index. The only issues I've had with my Index is just like, not even my Index, it's just like Steam VR just being stupid sometimes and not wanting to work. Because Steam VR is just weird sometimes. Good thing you didn't, because the company shut down Quest VR for good. That too. They shut down is because they can't make good shit. They have only one like really good headset and they stopped developing it. I don't know why. That was like their best headset, the Pro. But then they're like, oh, we don't sell the Pro anymore. The only way you can get a Pro now is if you go on to Etsy or somewhere else where someone's selling it. It doesn't make enough money. That's true. That is true. Oh my God, my throat. Okay. I am at like an hour and a half. I did say that if I could, I would try and keep going, but my throat's bugging me because, again, I'm not used to this. I haven't done this in a while. But I will say I still appreciate people for showing up. I will try and get used to this more. I'll try and incorporate it into my schedule more. It had too many features. Oh, bye until next time. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'll get used to this more the more I do it. Because I remember whenever I first started doing ASMR, that was definitely one of the main things, is that it took me a while to get used to it. Because it's just like, yeah. But the more I did it, the more like I got used to it and I could do it for longer periods. If I dumbed it down to face and eye tracking and sold it for like $600 to $700, it would have been a huge success. Agreed. So, yeah, we don't have any other like redeems that I need to do, so we're good. We're good to go. If you would please join me for a raid. I'm gonna try and raid someone else who's also doing ASMR. So, bear with me. I'm gonna go to my PC. Here, you'll hear some typing. Maybe. We'll see if it picks up in the mic. First off, socials. And then Jesus. Again, I'll get more used to this the more I do it. Okay, let's see. Who to raid? Let's see. Do someone else who's doing ASMR. Right, the pentacle. No. I think I found someone. Murasaki. Oh, they're jellyfish. Okay, let me notify YouTube chat. Rating. Okay, I was making sure I spelled the name correctly. Okay, we're gonna go raid Murasaki. They seem to be pretty chill. I mean, it's a jellyfish. They're a jellyfish. I like the design. It's cute. It's cute. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. Have fun with Murasaki. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing an art stream. I'll be trying to work on emotes. It's because I've been trying to make emotes for my other mods that don't have emotes yet. And yeah, I've been trying to get them done. Right now I'm working on 0 Zims. Yeah. So hope to see you there. In the meantime, have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.